So now that we've finished our first level, what we want to do is create two more scenes. This is going to be our home screen and our level select screen. So first things first, I'm going to go up to the Scene tab right here, click on that, and you can see that we have the single scene that we've been working with here, which by default is called the initial scene. I can actually double click on this and we're going to rename it Level 1. And we want to create two more scenes, so I'll click this plus icon we see here. And that will create a new scene, which is also going to be a blank stage that we can start dragging in some actors to. So for this scene, I'm going to double click and rename this Home Screen. And then again, I will click the plus icon and I will name this Level Select. And I want to take a moment to put this in the order that we want to present these scenes to our user. So for instance, when they launch the game, we want to have the home screen first. So I'll just click and drag to put home screen up top. And then from the home screen, they're going to navigate to level select. And then from the level select screen, they're going to move into level 1. So let's go ahead and work on our home screen. So I'll go ahead and simply click on home screen. And you can see that we have a blank stage here to work with. And we want to bring in some artwork that we can start populating the home screen and the level select. So again, I'll go back to my media tab. And you'll notice if you scroll down here, we should have both a home screen image and a level select image. So let's just take a moment to click and drag and drop those on our actor tab. And then of course on the all tag here. Again, I'll click on the media tab, and then I will take level select, drag and drop that on the actor tab, and then we're going to drag and drop that in the all tag as well. So if I were to open this up, you should have two new actors here, which I'm of course going to rename. This will be home screen, and this other one is level select. So again, I want to make sure that I'm in the right space. We can figure that out by simply looking up here where it says Stage Home Screen, which is what we named this scene. Or again, you can click on the Scene tab and then select Home Screen right here. So back to our Actor tab, I'm going to click on Home Screen Actor and drag and drop that into the stage. Now don't worry about the fact that the artwork is a little bit larger than your camera space here. That's because this artwork was created so that it will work both for Mac and Windows users who are following along with these tutorials. You just want to make sure that you drag and drop and get it positioned so the main elements like the title and our agent are in view. So I'll do something like that. And at this point I can actually hit preview and see how that looks. Now if you don't end up on this scene and you're actually back on level 1, it's just because you didn't have it selected over here. So you can see I have home screen selected, but if I had level 1 selected and then hit preview, of course we'd be previewing just level 1. So we want to set up some very simple programming in this home screen and in this actor that when we actually touch this actor, we're then pushed over to the level select scene. So let's jump back to our Actor tab, scroll down to Home Screen, select that, and here inside our backstage, let's go ahead and click the Rule button. And in this first box here, we're just going to type in the word touch and select that. So what we're saying so far is when you touch this actor, what do we want to happen? So we're going to open up the Do section. And in this box here, we're going to start typing the word change. And you'll see from this list here, we have change scene. So I'm going to select that. And what scene do you want to change to? Of course, you can just choose next scene or previous scene. But this is why we took the time to name our scenes, so we know exactly where we're going to be sending our audience. So from the home screen, we're going to want to go to the level select stage or scene. So very simple programming. When I touch this actor, then let's go ahead and transition to the level select. So let's preview that. So I'm just going to simply click, which acts as a touch. and we are actually presented with our level select screen, but because we haven't populated it with any images or actors, we can see it looks blank. So let's go ahead and set that up now. I'll click back to editor. And now again we're going to click on our scenes tag or tab, and now I'm going to switch over to the level select scene. And again we're presented with a blank stage to start working with. Back on our actor tab, and this time I'm going to drag and drop the level select actor into the stage. And again I'm just going to take a moment to get that positioned. So I'll go back to my scene tab, click on the home screen, hit preview, and then when I click here I should switch over to level select. So that's working perfectly. So let's go ahead and back up and bring in a few more pieces of artwork. But before I do this, I'm just going to close the alt tag down just to make it easy to drag and drop this artwork here and not accidentally drop it on any of our other actors. Again, in the media tab, I'm going to scroll down or up and find this level 1, 2, and 3 imagery. So we'll just make all of these actors by simply clicking, dragging, and dropping on our actor tab, and then dropping it in the alt tag. And I'll do that with level 3 as well. And then if we open up this tag and scroll to the bottom, you can see that we have 1, 2, and 3. So I'm just going to rename this level 1, level 2, and of course level 3. Now we haven't created 3 levels, but I just want to show you how this might be set up. So now let's switch back to our level select scene by clicking on the scenes tab, click on level select, go to our actor tab, and we're just going to drag and drop level 1, and then the same with level 2, and then of course 3. So we're not going to worry about any programming for this 2 actor and this 3 actor, but we do want to make it so that when we touch this 1 actor, we're then pushed into level 1. So that's simple to do. We'll simply click on the level 1 actor. I have Backstage open. And again, I'm going to create a new rule. And inside this box here, I'm going to again type in the word touch and select that. So what we're doing here is when you touch this number 1 actor, then what do we want to happen? So in the do section, I'm going to type in the word change and then choose change scene. And of course we want to choose the scene we want to change to, which in this case would be level 1. So very simple stuff. When I touch this actor, then I want you to change to level 1. So we should have everything working now. If I preview this, we're on our home screen. I can click anywhere. And now we're on our level select screen. And of course these actors do nothing. But this actor, we set up some programming that simply says when you touch this actor, transition into level 1. Good, so that's working perfectly. And as you create more levels, of course, you can edit this and create all sorts of level buttons that will bring your audience into those levels.